Hello, Jack. I did draw today. I may not draw any Sanyo characters. I'm sorry for being late. That's probably why. Hello. I'm just setting stream up. I haven't got anything set up. Give me a second. Let's get the chat. Let's get the chat set up. Okay. All right. Hello. Oh yeah. I just started. I was actually late today. That's why I knew. You probably didn't see. But thank you guys for joining as always. Alrighty. I think everything's set up correctly now. Thanks. All right. Yeah, so yeah, I remember last time I said that I didn't finish. I want to finish this one, so that's what I'm going to focus on today. Sadly, I won't be taking any requests. I'm just going to try to see if I can finish this today. So let's do that. I also feel like I want to change the song. I want to know if there's some fun songs that's not just this. Let's switch it up. Okay. So for this drawing, I got some few suggestions. This was basically no. I just needed to do some things, sadly, so that's why I'm late. But my bad. But now I'm here, and I'm gonna try to finish this drawing. As for what to finish, this I got some. I asked, let's say, my mentor on how to like improve this drawing. I know someone who knows how to draw, and I asked them what to improve on. So they gave me some suggestions. The main thing here, okay, I may need to restart Clip Studio, but the main thing they said was the hand. Yeah, the main thing they said was the hand on both sides. I kind of remember. I feel like it's been a long time already, but the hand is one of the things, and then also the clothes and how it should be structured. So let's try to do that. Before I get too deep into the layering, I feel like if I continue on without fixing these, they will not be fixed. So I remember the hand. Yeah, the hand should be on the top. Yeah, okay. So let's see if we can fix this. I'll turn out the color. Let me just erase the hand. Get my pen. So the recommendation was to draw the base things first. The base structure would look as such. And then we draw the finger on top. a little hard to visualize. Probably need to add the knuckles. Something like this. But how are you all doing today? How's your Sunday been going? Okay, now the direction is what yeah, I feel like the direction is kind of interesting. It looks better. I actually like this way better than the original one. The original didn't look like a fist. It just looked like even this one. I would say if I had to change a bit, I think it's the R. Does it need to go backward a bit? Maybe. Okay, that looks better. I think that looks way better. Actually, it does look like a fist. Might not look exactly the same as the reference, but I think it's about simplifying, so. Yeah, that looks better. Sad my mini holiday has just ended tomorrow. I have school and a math. Damn. That is never fun. I do love my breaks, and it's sad when it ends. Yeah, Sunday is a weird day for me. It's interesting that I stream on Sundays, but I have a mixed relationship with Sunday. Sunday is never like an exciting day initially, but I feel like now I have something to look forward to with the stream, so that's pretty nice. But Sunday is always like the dreaded day of, oh, the day has come. The day has come and I have to go to school or I have to go to work. It's always been like that. But yeah. Alright, let's fix the top hand. So the top hand, I'm still trying to understand. I think I'm trying to see this, but it kind of looks weird. I don't know what this is. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be for this one. But maybe not. Wow. To be honest, I kind of don't mind this finger as much. It doesn't look that bad. So yeah, I might let this be. I may let this be actually. I will see. Let's try it like this. Also, oh yeah, I said drawing still life is hard. Still, from my experience, drawing like real life stuff is way harder. That's why I started with drawing anime instead. But let me see what still life. Does it? Do you draw just objects right now? I think still life means specifically objects, correct? For me, I think it's harder for me to grasp in a way. I think it's a little bit harder for me to grasp when it's still life. I think the fingers still feel interesting to me. I think her whole arm is ginormous. I think that might be it. I think it's just too big relative to everything else. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. English is not my first language either, so yeah, just objects. Yeah, I'm imagining like it's like a banana sitting on a table, stuff like that, and you try to draw that, but I think even that is hard. I think this is a reasonable size. Let's just do this. Okay. Yeah, actually looking a bit better. Still Frankenstein looking hand. I still feel like that's some creepy hands, but I think it might be this. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, still life has I think drawing anything from a picture is easier because it's easier to think of like the size and everything because it's already drawn for you. But the moment it's 3D, like in real life, it's like you have to use like measuring principles. Like I remember they have to do like you use your pencil to measure and stuff like that. So that's some of the tricks I've seen. And it looks hard. I'm not gonna lie. What do you, in terms of drawing, is there like a specific thing you want to draw, or do you just enjoy drawing? What would you say? The pencil method is for angle. Yeah, okay, I see. Enjoy to draw. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not really expert, so take my word as a grain of salt. But it's nice. It's nice. For me, the reason I started drawing was because, as I mentioned my mentor before, but that I saw them draw, and I've seen other people draw too, and I'm like very impressed on how they draw. So I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to do the same thing they're doing, and that's probably why I started doing it. I wanted to learn how they do it. It looks very interesting, and I'll say I do enjoy it. I'm not saying I don't. I definitely do enjoy drawing. But that's how I started. I also watched, I don't know if you know PewDiePie, but I also started I watched PewDiePie draw as well. And that inspired me to be like, okay, actually, I think I think I can do it. Yeah, I mean, starting anything is hard, isn't it? I understand. I feel you. I'm pretty sure if you keep at it, It'll be good at it. What the heck is this color? What? Why is there a different color? I color picked you. I color pick. I fill is different color. What? I'm confused. Do you know what the heck is going on? What? Oh my god, something is wrong. Something is wrong with my drawing right now. Why is it a different color? I'm confused. What is going on? I don't know why it's lighter. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm not gonna touch it more because I still like the original color, so I'll let it be. Hand. Teach me over. Oh, nice. Opacity. That's a good catch. Let me see. Did I change my brush opacity? Hardness, stabilization. Oh, that's eraser. Opacity is 100%. So that's even weirder. I don't know. I think for now we avoid it, but we look at the overall. Did we improve the hand? I forgot what it was before, but I think it's a bit better now. I would say it's a bit better now. It kind of has the vision here. I think adding shadows would probably make this better a little bit, but I haven't decided. It looks weird. I will say it's better than it was. I think it could still get better, but I'm still trying to figure out where the it feels weird to draw, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it looks better. So let me remove the suggestions. I will ask for the suggestions again probably later, but now that we got that completed, I think it's time to move to the close, which is still here. So the thing that I was told was that it doesn't make any sense to add these lines here, because if you look at it, it's not really, this is not the most emphasized part. At least even if I add it, it's supposed to be light. Well, I barely added anything here, so I'm gonna remove this. I may remove the color even so I can focus on the, yeah. So I can still add the rib, like, I think. And then let me decrease the opacity of this one. Okay, I think, now I understand. The opacity of the wings were different. I looked at the opacity of the brush, not the wings. Okay, so I can do this. I like this opacity, but I think it makes sense. Nice, that's what I wanted. Okay, nice. Actually, Yeah, for now, let's leave it. I think we leave it for now. She looks like she's in a lab coat now. All right. And then the fold. So the fold here is a bit too upward, is what I heard as well. It doesn't make sense for it to fold here because her arm folds right here. But I feel like the folding one was a bit too out. So let's fix that. Apparently when things fold, they make this interesting hole, like square thing. So that's what another thing I was mentioned to me as well. I didn't understand how come it happened, but I can totally see it in the picture now. And then we can add maybe another like flop here and then have this to be straight. Because that makes sense. Now it looks like it's folded right at the ankle. I mean elbow. Ankle's a different thing. Well, technically, it was a passive. We didn't specify what it was. So you're technically right. And then since there's a tension point here, I believe things get dragged. So let me create some uneven surface here. Stuff like this is what I need to understand, basically. I kind of see what, and the thickness really defines like how prominent you want something to be seen. So like this one, I feel like it's a bit too thick. Doesn't make sense to be that thick, in my opinion. Or like this one's a bit too thick, I guess. Like this one could be thick, but this one may be too thick. Because I think the thicker it is, it's saying it's a more folded, more folded. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Check something. All right. Let me go back to the stream. Okay. So yeah, I still think this, at least at the very edge, should be shadow. I would like this soft. Okay. That looks better. That definitely does look better. Let's add in the color and let's just fill in the color. Oh wait, wrong place. Okay. This is what I want. Why is there a line? Opacity is full. Everything is full. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Let's fill in the holes. Let's see. All right, much better. A little bit here. Okay. Looking nice. Looking nice. I like it. Okay. Oh, wait. Need to fix this. That does not make any sense. I'm usually cheap. This pen is acting. Oh my god. I was just saying about opacity and I did change it. I don't know how I changed it, but. Alright, perfect. I am happy with this. I think it's time to go to round 2. And that is to actually apply shadows. I'm kind of scared, but let's see. Let's see. Whoosh. Yes, a bit scared. Let's add shadows in the face. From mine, remember, it has to be multiply. Wait, there's a section that's not. Okay. It has to be multiply. And then darken it a bit. It's more saturated. And then maybe. Alright. Oh, really? You started Chikawa. Ah, I'm glad. I'm glad you found the time to watch Chikawa. It's so nice. I mean, like, an episode is like 2 minutes long, but I love it. I think it's a fun passing time. Yeah, I think more people will slowly get to know it, and I think it'll be way famous than it is currently. I don't think people know what Chikawa is right now as much as I think it is. Okay, does that like shadow make sense? Not really. Okay. Already, just by adding the neck shadow, looks way better, right? Okay, let me clip it. I forgot to clip it. I need to clip it so it doesn't go out. From my understanding, the shadow, the light is on this side. So the shadow is supposed to be around here. So let's do that. Based on my understanding. Let's do big shadows first. Let's do the big shadows. I wonder if I can make her look like she's puffing her cheeks, but I highly doubt that's possible, but let me try. That looks so weird, but let me try. What's happening? Yeah, it does kind of look weird. Even if I do it like this. Does it look like it? I'm trying to be interesting. It looks too dark, to be honest. The shadow will probably change later, but I don't know if this is... It looks like she has a scar. Ah, nice. Yeah, I don't know what, like, I wanted to show Chikawa on stream, but I wasn't sure about the copyright thing. So that's why I did not show any Chikawa stuff. I'm glad you got this out. Yeah, it should be freely available. Like, most episodes should be available. I have not decided with those cheeks yet. I'll try something unique later, but for now, let's continue in the rest. But yeah, I want to do that though. It looks so interesting. For now, I'm just gonna do this, and then some section with the hair. Some here. Some here. Wait, this one I feel like should be long. Something like this. Yeah, I don't really like the shadow color. Let me change it. Let me see if I can... More saturation. That's a bit better. Okay, I think that's a bit better for me. Still looks interesting, but yeah. Especially the cheek shadow, I think it's a bit too much. Big shadow, big shadow. Think about big shadows. Would it be like this? Yeah, unknown. I still don't know. Let me get the color correct. And oh no. That works. Okay. Face shadow complete. Let's go to the hand since it's the same color. And if they weren't, I have some experience on waters. Can you explain what more? I'm not really. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. I'm just drawing some character from Giga's anime called Ban. I've been trying to finish this for a long time. I don't know how long. I don't even know. It's probably been a month. So, but now I'm in the shadowing layer, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous because I'm not that good with shadowing. I'm not good with drawing in general, but this is my progress. I've been drawing for about 100 days so far, and let's just say shadows is a make it or break it, because you know it looks good with color, but then I feel like if I mess up the shadows, it's not gonna be good. So let's see how the shadows end up. So right now I'm just doing big chunks of shadows, pretty much. I have a reference here. I'm kind of using this as a reference, and I'm drawing this pretty much. Like being a pirate on water. Ah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I know you know your ways, so I guess I don't need to say any more. But yeah, if you do get the chance, definitely check out Chikawa. It's fun. I think it's fun. Here's a moment of truth where I shadow the palm. Okay. Not big shadow, so it doesn't give me that big of a difference shadowing this one. That's why I think I go for the. I think I need to go for the clothes. Yeah, that is the one with the biggest impact. All right, let's do multiply 50%. Take the same color. And let's see. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to do this. I know there will be shadow here. The sun is coming from here. I mean, this one, either way, there will be a shadow here. These are the cracks, the in-betweens. There should be a shadow here. And definitely, I want to draw something like this, maybe? Because it follows this circle. I can probably mess around with it. Big shadows, big shadows. Think about big shadows. Maybe something like this section should be in shadow. Does that make sense? Does that look interesting? I think it should be something like this. And then definitely here, because it cannot be seen that much. It's covered. Okay. I feel like even more, because her shoulder, I feel like it'll be like this. Maybe not that shape. I feel like maybe some shape like this. That looks weird. Maybe this. It does look kind of. It doesn't look variety. It looks. I don't know. Something like this. And then I can maybe shadow the places where the fold would have happened, but that we didn't need to draw. It looks weird. I think we should just focus on big shadows. The bottom section. Definitely more here. This part would be hidden. Right. So let's eliminate this side. Something like this. Okay. And then let's add some shadows for the bottom as well. Okay. Okay. So this one I think will be the same. It'll be like this. Definitely this section, maybe a little bit up. Yeah. And then this section. Looking good. I like it. The wings probably doesn't need shadows because the wings is like some transparent thing. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't think it will have shadows. So let's shadow the hair. And then I don't know. this. Oh wait, I forgot to do multiply and reduce the opacity. That does kind of look weird, doesn't it? I think we should watch a video on how to shadow hair or something. That kind of works, but doesn't at the same time. Let me change the color. This color is kind of interesting. It's too saturated. It's not dark enough. Something like that. Get the normal full color. But that's not. I want normal full color. Yeah, I may watch a video because I don't know what it should be. What the shadow should be. This is like my greatest weakness, I say. I don't know how to make it feel real. What do you all think though? Translucent. Transparent is when it's totally... translucent is where color... Okay, I got you. Yes, I meant to say translucent. Water is transparent. But this one I wanted translucent. Yes. Yeah, I am confused on the hair a bit. Kind of looks okay-ish. Kind of looks okay-ish, but I want to make it a little bit better. I feel like I feel like if there is shadow, would it even be visible here? I'm thinking it should be completely dark. Well, that does not look as good as I wanted. I feel like the entire thing should be dark. I think this entire section of her hair should not be visible to light. And then this section maybe. Does it make sense? Kinda makes sense. Okay, alright, let's watch some video. I think I don't really know what to do with this. Alright, let's get the video. Let's go to YouTube. There we go. I want to say anime to be honest, because I want it animated specific. Okay.
How to shade faces like this.
Not faces. Okay.
Still do the exact same thing. That is how easy and efficient it is, so let me break it down one more time. So we're starting off bald. A year later, I am still using the exact same brush. That is how good it is. Go get it. Truly my holy grail brush. As always, I like starting off with the bangs. For the bangs, the shape natural. Okay, I fixed it up a little bit, but you can see it's cool random more strands going out. You can get creative with this part. I put in like a random swoop over there. And yeah, that is truly basically it. Once you add the color, that's where the magic comes in.
I want the color. Okay. Shading is what I wanted to say. I want shading tutorial. Okay. Look at that. That looks so good. I want to draw like that. That actually looks really good. So they choose 3 different colors. Wait, let's go back. I see. Select darker color to shade. Select the darker, okay. It's interesting the choices is like here where I think the rationale is it folds, so there's shadow in here. And similarly here. And then here I don't know why it's dark. Maybe the light is directly coming from this side, so this section is also dark. And then the darkest area would probably be in between something or the most, yeah, like completely hidden. Yeah, I think, yeah, from the way it was drawn, the top part there's some shadows. I think that makes sense. There was some, she was under shade, that's why this part was dark. But this side is a bit lighter and then a different layer. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'll get any copyright.
And I'll also include.
But let me find if he mentions anything about hair.
The first shadow. So here's what it looks like with only the first shadows. I'll take up the local colors to make it even easier to see. For the beginners out there, the local color refers to the color of an object in flat white lighting, such as the light blue of these ribbons and the black of these tiles. And essentially, what this first shadow is that it's everything not in light. By putting this in, you're making a clear statement that this part is in shadow and therefore this part is in light. For example, here the light is coming from the top right of the screen, so this part would be in light, which means everything else is in shadow. And all of that shadow part is the first shadow. The first shadow is the most important shadow, and actually, it's enough to make anime art by just having this in along with the local color. Because if you actually analyze a scene from your favorite anime, you'll find that the characters are usually rendered with only the first shadows. For example, here's some...
Yeah, My first shadow, this is what I'm trying to, I'm trying to get my first shadow to look good. So that's what we're trying to do. Which part will be in darkness? That's a good way to think about it. I still don't know. I still don't know. Sun's right here. Sun's right here. And then, so this part will be illuminated. This part will be illuminated. This part would be darker because it's folding. That makes sense. This part would be completely shadowed because it's away. So like this entire section should be in shadow at least. Okay. Because when you look at the way he, where is it? Where is the video? I'm surprised, like the amount of, like he basically shadowed everything. Like no light coming. It makes sense. And then these ones are the top part. So let's try. Let's think of it that way, and see if we can actually do it. Where's my clips there? Okay. So if I had to guess, like this section, let me do circles. This section will be light. Maybe this section will be light. This section should be light. So everything else should be dark. Did you ever saw a sphere in the light so that the shadow? Well, think that the head is a sphere. Yeah. Oh, hello. You're from Croatia. Oh, nice. What time is it in your place? Is it pretty dark? Croatia is in Europe, and the US is 1:40. So it's either literally 1 a.m. or earlier, if I had to guess. It's probably earlier, right? It's late night. Yeah, that's the hair. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, it is like a sphere. So normally you do like like a circle when you do a sphere. Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Big shadows. Focus on the big shadow. You do small shadows later. I need to constantly remind myself because I try to do the detail, which is not, this is not the time for detail. Okay. Maybe more. Okay, that makes a bit sense. For me, that makes tiny bit of sense. Thinking of it as a sphere. Oh yeah, the audio's gone, so it feels so quiet. Thoughts on this. Okay, I think I'll keep it, and then I don't think I did. I remember I did shadow face. Yeah, something similar needs to happen with the nose. Right, the nose should have a shadow right here. I actually don't know how they do no shadow. I think it's like this. That looks so weird. Well, how did he do the shadows for the nose? Oh. Well, the entire face is in shadow here. I don't know. I don't know if I would do it like this. That would look so weird. Whoa, that looks so interesting. Tiny bit, probably better. Okay, all right. She kind of looks like Voldemort, not gonna lie. Looks so weird. Okay, let's leave it for now. I think we don't need it because I cannot conceptualize it right now. Okay, the light coming this way. This part is shadow because it's curved. This part is shadow because it cannot be seen. This face should be shadow because it cannot be seen either. May need more shadow. There's light coming this way, so there's some shadow here. Maybe the entire arm should be in shadow. Well, I kind of want the top face. Yeah, this one doesn't really match, does it? I think if this section is shadow, this section, yeah. Okay, so the face can get. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Damn, look at the time. All right. Okay. I think I probably need some help with this as well. So I may ask and maybe finish it next stream because I feel stuck right now, to be honest. But but this is kind of what I'm thinking of. Alright. Okay. I think the next stream we will finish this. I know I said I want to finish the stream, but I didn't think this would take me this long. Just to apply shadows, but yeah, I'll put it at here. I probably need to do some in-depth. I definitely gonna watch this, so I'm gonna save it for later. If you're also interested, I'll paste it in the chat because I feel like it would feel wrong to me to not provide the link. Where's my life? All right, thank you. I need to think about this more, and I'll probably finish it next time. Thank you for joining. I know I started late, but it's almost time where I normally stop. So hope you guys have a good Sunday. Thanks you for joining the stream for the first time from Croatia. And yeah, as always, thank you for joining. Always an encouraging person. So see you guys next time. Hopefully the same time. But yeah, bye.